Hi beautifuls, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial. This is how I do my makeup. It's going to be either really good or it's going to be a real bad disaster. Today I am taking the Shook palette, and I've already applied it because I've tried doing this video about 3 times. I'm taking Winter by the Shook palette by Revolution. I'm just going to reapply that to my eyelid. And see if there's any areas that I've missed, which I don't think I have. And judging by my lighting, because I DIY'd my own light up mirror, I don't think I have. Now we're going to put that palette aside, and we're going to take the Parental Advisory palette by Revolution, or should say I Heart Revolution. This is what it looks like. It's extremely gorgeous, and you guys are in my iconic light up mirror I DIY'd. And we are going to take the colour Uproar. On the what brushes are these? I think these are Rio. Yeah, Rio. You get these from Argos for about I got them on sale for 20 quid, even though they are 25. And we're just going to go 1, 2, tap off the excess, and then we are going to go in the crease, and as you can see, it just adds that pop of colour. I do have hooded eyes for anyone that is curious, and any clean up I will need to do, I can basically do that, because we will be adding a dark colour in a bit. I'm just going to take that on the inner half of my thing. You may want to get a cup of tea or something, or some sort of beverage, because I do not know how to edit videos. I do not know how to do a lot of stuff when it comes to technology. Right, now that is blended out and looking extremely gorgeous, we are now going to take which one did I use yesterday? This brush by Rio, they have no names. We are going to take Outspoken, which is this colour right here, and we're going to put this on the centre on our lids. And like I said, this is going to be either a really good tutorial on how I do certain looks, or it's going to be really bad. I've not really seen many people review these kind of palettes apart from Call Me MUA. And everyone knows Karma. I actually want to review his palette because his Kiss of Fire palette looks absolutely amazing. There we go. Nice and bright. Because we will be coming up to the one dreaded thing I hate, doing eyeliner. We are now going to take this brush, it's kind of angled, and we are going to touch Competitor with this darkish greyish colour. We go 1, 2, tap off the excess, and what we are going to do, we're going to put it in between the light brown blue and the dark blue. So we're going to close our eyes, and we are going to basically blend it between the two. So it creates this nice contrast. Then what we're going to do, we're going to go from here, then we're going to turn it this way. And as you can see, it just creates this nice halo effect. And what you want to do, you want to drag it so it goes to the inner part of the eye where it becomes thinner, and then it goes out really thick, like that. And what you want to do is, because that is now blended, take more of Outspoken and just make sure you reapply near the top half to make sure nothing interrupts. Then take what's remaining on your blending brush and then just blend any harsh edges so it looks seamless. And now what we are going to do is my not so favourite part. We're going to do one eye at a time, so please bear with. We are going to take my iconic gel liner, and we also are going to take the Revolution Flick eyeliner, which is a pen, and we are just going to, sorry if you cannot see, I'm trying to do this in the mirror. Start from the inner corner, like that, and we're going to basically just do the inner corner because this is thin enough for me to get in there. And then we are going to take our iconic gel eyeliner, and what we need is with my, this is the Revolution makeup brushes, and these are the limited edition ones that you get at Christmas. And we're going to take our black gel eyeliner. Make sure you have something to lean on. And what we're going to do, we're going to line them both up. Like I said, I am not perfectly good at gel eyeliner. Ta-da! That's how I create my eyeliner. And we like it. We do. Now what we want to do is, while we're here, to help clean up this line so it's not so harsh, we're going to take more of the iconic Winter, which is going over my jumpsuit, and we're going to just add it to the top of my brow. Now usually when I do looks like other looks, I don't take it all the way to my brow because, like I said, I do have hooded eyes. There we go. And what we will do later, we will do the brows. But for now, roughly we are now going to start on this side, and then we can do false lashes, eyebrows, cheeks and lips. So what I want to do now, because we already have the white on here, I want to go into my Shook palette, and let's see what colours we have. I want a nice glittery colour. I've already done Adored. We're going to take, I think we'll take Chemistry. Yeah, Chemistry. I need a brush. I'm going to take one from the limited edition ones, and we're just going to dip into the Shook one, and this one right here next to Snap, which is a nice dark brown. I'm going to take this, it's called Chemistry, and it's this lovely golden colour. Because what I want to do, I want to create a base. I want a nice bronzy lit colour. Lovely. Now, what do we want to do next? Okay, what I want to take is I want to go into my parental advisory. I'm going to open. And then we are going to roughly use Rigorous, which is this hot pink colour. And we are going to add this to the look. And as you guys can already tell, I have trouble closing this one eye. Most people can close both eyes. I have trouble doing that. And this is going to help us create that lovely winter / summer, or should I say autumn colour. Now, like I said, I am no professional. I can always get one eye alright, but the other turns out to be a disaster. And like I said, these are going to be two completely different looks. And like I said, in my last tutorial, we'll be using 2 sets of different lashes. So stay tuned. And the good thing about these palettes is the colours are buildable. And I love that. I love a good buildable colour. And as you can see, we've done this one quite high. So we will have to basically do the same. And what we can do is what we did with the other one is using nice white contrasts to help taper the look down so it looks more even and more flawless. I already told you guys I want to take my channel to a different kind of era and basically show you guys how I do makeup looks, because I am transgender and I still am learning, and you guys will be learning with me. We are going to take this brush by Ria, then we are going to dive into Undisrupted. There we go. And it's this beautiful brown colour next to Rigorous. And we're going to dip into that, tap off the excess, and then what we're going to do is go right, just like we did on this side, right in between the colours, and we're going to go thinner on this part, and then what we're going to do, we're going to turn it inwards. And it's going to help us create that lovely halo effect. Dab off the excess, Selena, it would help. And what we're going to do is just turn it. What you should end up like is something like this. Basically, you should end up with something like this, where it's got nice waterfall and winter colours. Now what you want to do is just clean up. So we're going to take Chemistry again, and we're just going to lighten up the base, ready for our eyeliner. Then we are going to take whatever's left on this brush, and we're just going to blend And the same with this one. Now we are going to take our white eyeshadow, because we will not need this. And then we're going to just add that to clean up any mess. And just help the colours look more seamless. And then the brows will set the eye look, because look, it looks iconic. Now this part for me is going to be the difficult, replicating my eyeliner from this side to this side. Now I've just got, right, we have our gel eyeliner. Now we are going to create the same look here with my eyeliner. It's a bit messy, but thing is the eyelashes will help hide that. You will have days where you are very good at it, doing eyeliner, and days where you are completely shit. And by the looks of it, today is not one of those days so far. So far, people. Now we're going to take our gel eyeliner and we're going to finish off this eye. I dab off most of the excess on my gel eyeliner. Yep, can you see? I've already made a mistake. And it's because I've got too much on that part. So what we need to do, pick up and then wipe any bad excess off. And I will show you how you guys can correct it. Come, my brush is a bit stiff. I think I've got a bit too much product on it. Bad. I'm in bad books. Get a bit wet. There we go, and that's how you create the eyeliner on both sides. And that look, and it looks amazing. I've now got to wait for this to dry down before I can correct anything. So what we are now going to do, we are now going to move on to brows. And we're going to define our brows. This gel eyeliner, by the way, is from Collection 2000. The Flick eyeliner is by Revolution. Because I am a big fan of Revolution. I heart Revolution Pro, Revolution themselves, and I'm using the shade Blonde. Because I do have lightish eyebrows, but I like them to lighten up even more. So what we are going to do, we are going to define them. I think I'm due to pluck my eyebrows because I can tell they're going to need sorting. And what I tend to do is turn my brush, because I usually have it angled that way. I'm going to turn it that way so it points down, so I can get more of a defined shape. Like so. I know I got eyeshadow on that part, just turn it the other way. And what we're going to do at the front, we are going to turn it up, then we're going to angle, and then we're going to fill in. I don't fill in too much when it comes to the front, because as you can see the difference. Like I said, I am still learning about eyebrows, makeup and stuff, even though I've technically been doing makeup for many years. Makeup is still a learning curve or pattern, whatever you want to call it. The concentration of getting a brown nice and tapered. There we go. Not filled in, filled in. That's how I like it. Now to do the other side, this is going to be a bit difficult, because I have no hand coordination whatsoever. And I get that from my mother. Now we're going to define the top. And we're going to fill in what sections we need. See? Angle the other way. And then this will help us create what lines we need. As you can see, now would I recommend these eyeshadow palettes? Absolutely. If you are a beginner like me, and you are still learning about the makeup community and stuff, and how to basically fill in your brows and stuff, these are really good products. I think I might have darkened one a bit too much. So okay. I'm just making sure they're pretty much even, which they now are. You guys can't see it because of the bright light. they are pretty much even. And there we go, that's how I do my brows. Now what we want to do is, where are you? Where are you, my darling? I'm going to take that same Revolution brush and we're going to dip into Chemistry, but we're going to do it this way. And then what we're going to do, whatever mistake I made, cleaned, gone. And that's how you get rid of your mistakes. Now what we are going to do is I need a very flat brush. I'm going to take off any excess using a baby wipe. Now what we're going to do is do this. We used the Parental Advisory palette, didn't we? My battery's running low. We're going to take Undisturbed. And what we're going to do, we're going to just slightly define the under eye. I do not take it all the way in. I do that much. I don't do a lot on my under eye. I never do. And then what we're going to do is just clean up the line and connect it like so. And just taper it in. Then what I like to do, kind of cheat, I tend to take, please forgive the baby wipes, they are disgusting. I take this and then I define the line even further. I blur it out a little bit, see, so it's not so harsh. Now then we are going to take, because we've used the same colours, we are now going to take Competitor, like we did on the inner corner, I mean the crease. We're going to take that and we're going to define this one. Jesus Christ, the concentration. There we go. And that is both palettes done. And I do recommend these palettes if you are just beginning. These are amazing. And it is thanks to Kami MUA that I brought these palettes. Now what we're going to do is just clean up, because we have a bit of a messy situation. Just clean up the area because I took it a little bit too far. There we go. All cleaned up, very simple, very easy to do. Now what we are going to do, we are going to curl our lashes with this iconic one I brought from the pound shop many years ago. And we are going to just curl our eyelashes. Now as you guys can see, I have very long eyelashes, and I know what Missy is going to be like, well, why would you wear false eyelashes? Because it adds that extra pizzazz. I mean, I could just wear mascara and just call it a day. Something you can also do roughly, if your line showing from your upper waterline, you can actually tide line it with your favourite liquid eyeliner. And as you can see, that just opens the eye up just that tad bit more. Obviously you guys can't proper see it because of the lighting, but my eyes are really defined the way I'm looking at it. Maybe you'll see better on this eye. Don't clump up. There we go. I will do the bottom lashes in a bit, but as you can see, it just adds that just tad bit better look. Now we're going to take my iconic false lashes from Primark. You could just skip this step, Wolfie, and just go straight in with the lipstick and stuff. And because we haven't got a lot of time and my camera is about to die, we're just going to skip a couple of steps. In your own time, Elena. We are going to take Dream Kiss, which is this colour, and we're going to take Glow Kiss together, and we're going to create a lovely effect using a fan brush. We're going to dip into Dream Kiss, Glow Kiss, and we're just going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we're going to just smile, or as Tyra Banks would say, smizes. And just lighting while you focus. Let me turn off one and then you guys can kind of see. No, you can't. Well, you'll get the picture. Basically, it's highlighter. I'm just trying to use better lighting for you guys. There we go, you can see it now. And like I said, I don't really wear blush and stuff, so we're going to turn to this side and we're going to do exactly the same. Now, if you are transgender and looking for makeup tips, I would start out, if you're doing eyeliner for the first time, using a felt pen before you move on to gel eyeliner, because that shit is complicated. For me, I can do both. That's done. I can do both, but I felt the felt tip eyeliner more easier. But then I moved on to gel eyeliner and that turned out even easier. I'm using this, basically it's a dupe for the Kylie Jenner lipsticks, Waffle from Primark. I'm just taking this and just lining my lips. And as you guys can see, I got this little bit of skin right there, because I tend to bite my lips when I'm asleep. I don't take that in the centre. Now I'm going to take this dark colour. You smell amazing. because I'm doing all this because the last stage is false eyelashes. Or I could just leave it here, but the thing is I want to wear false lashes, and this is either going to be really good or really bad. So now what I'm going to do in a minute is I'm going to put this light shade, because that's the dark shade. Can you see the difference? I'm going to put that in the centre of my lips. This is now dried down. What you want to do, take your finger. Perfect. I'll just take a little bit more on the top. Here we go. Now we're going to leave that to dry, and now we're going to concentrate on the false lashes. What we're going to do, we're going to take the dramatic ones, because on here I want dramatic on this side and volumizing on this side, or I might switch it up. Because these are the iconic dramatic lashes. And let's not do what I did the other day. Make sure it's the right eye. That's that one. What you want to do, take a pair of tweezers. No, this is not a tutorial on how to apply false lashes. No, it is not. I suck at doing false lashes. Making them stick is the worst part. And this lash screw is basically saying a rubber. Like I said, this is not a tutorial on how to do stuff like this. This is just how I'm trying to help do my own makeup and kind of like inspire you guys to be a bit more creative. Might put a bit more on just the ends, because that's one thing I figured out when dealing with false lashes, is to apply more just on the ends, because otherwise you are going to have problems. And I've had my eyelashes lift quite a few times. Oh, trust me to freaking bodge that up. See, told y'all. You see? Here we go. This is the dramatic side. Now what we're going to do, we're going to put these away. Now we're going to do the Williamize inside, and I'll put those there. Where are you, my darlings? Who are you? It wasn't me. Make sure we grab the right lash. Yep, that's them. That's them. I'm trying to hurry before my battery dies. Apply more on the ends. And just one more there. This is just basically the glue that comes with it. Because I'm too tight and won't buy my own. Because as you can see, I like one side to be like really nice, and then this one I want to be more natural. Because this is winter, autumn. And as we know, winter is quite icy and the snow is always quite dramatic, whereas autumn is more cool toned. And as you can see, I did not get my false eyelashes 100% perfect. %. Oh, don't do this to me. And there we go, this is the volume and the dramatic side. We're going to wait for those to dry. We're going to wipe off any excess glue, obviously using a very dirty one. And then what we will do is just slightly tidy up. But this is the final look. I hope you guys like. Okay, let's show you. And this is the dramatic side. Obviously with a false lash. And this, that's the winter look. This is autumn with the false lashes. And like I told you, eyeliner and false lashes, they make the biggest of differences. Because as you can see, I went from a freaking 0 to a 10. I knew you wasn't stuck down. Anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Stay tuned for my next tutorial where I will do a nice rose gold look and then my everyday look. Anyway guys, I'm going to get going because this video is way too long. Thanks for staying tuned and see you guys in the next tutorial. Bye.